Ladies and gentlemen, there is a war going on outside in Minneapolis right now that has just been reported earlier today, this morning when I got up around 9 o'clock. And yes, I slept in on this Saturday. I woke up to news that there was another ICE shooting in Minneapolis, Minnesota earlier today, more specifically the 9 o'clock hour in the morning. And so, of course, mainstream media is um, ramping this thing up and trying to point fingers and do all this and that. But we really don't know what the situation was, right? I mean, this is not footage. This is my intro. This is my intro. And I want to get across a couple of things to you. First of all, on January 24th, which is today, 2026, U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement agents fatally shot a man in South Minneapolis near 26th Street and Nicollet Avenue during an immigration enforcement operation. The incident occurred in the morning, with reports indicating the man was surrounded by agents, wrestled to the ground, and shot multiple times, including 3 in the chest. We're going to get to that video in a little bit. While CPR was attempted afterwards, which it failed. This guy was shot on basically live TV because a woman had her camera out and she recorded the whole thing, aside from being hysterical. But we'll get to that as well. Official accounts claim the man pulled a firearm on the agents, justifying the use of lethal force, though he reportedly had 2 magazines on him. However, circulating videos from multiple angles show conflicting details. Some footage suggests the man appeared unarmed in the lead up, with agents possibly initiating the shots during a struggle over a weapon, raising questions about who fired first and undermining initial claims. This was the second fatal ICE shooting involving in Minnesota this month, amid a broader surge in federal immigration crackdowns following a similar incident earlier in January. The shooting sparked immediate protest, over 100 people gathering at the scene, leading to clashes where federal officers deployed their tear gas and tackled individuals. What a nice way to put that. They were tackling individuals for no reason. Who in their right mind would believe that? These paid protesters are out here to disrupt ICE operations. That is plain and simple. If you think anything beyond that, then you're building a bridge too far to nowhere. And that's just my opinion, folks. The shooting sparked immediate protests, with over 100 people gathering at the scene, leading to clashes where federal officers deployed their tear gas and tackled individuals. Well, you shouldn't have been out there. Minnesota's governor confirmed federal involvement and calls for an independent investigation, body camera mandates, and congressional intervention have intensified alongside polarized online debates over the man's arming and the agent's actions. A press conference was held later that day to address the event, right? So we're going to get into some of the videos here as soon as I can minimize my screen. I no longer need this. Let's get ourselves in preparation for what we're about to see and hear, because I do believe that Tim Walz got this man killed. I think they calling him Alexei something. I don't know his last name, but they calling him Alexi. They're this is almost like another Luigi Maggioni type of deal, right? But on the flip side of everything, I'm gonna let you guys know that this ain't a good look from the federal government standpoint. I mean, this is not a good look for the Department of Homeland Security right now. This is not looking good for Christy Nome. This is not looking good for the this is what I voted for crowd. Now, don't get it twisted, right? I did vote for Trump, and I'm glad I did. But here's the thing: I don't agree with everything Trump does. I don't agree with everything his administration does. That's just plain and simple. But when it comes to enforcing the laws that are already on the book through Congress, past Congress, back to the president, he signed immigration law enforcement into law. Plain and simple. You may not like the way law is being enforced right now, but it is being enforced legally. Legally. It's being enforced legally, whether you like it or not. But Tim Walz got this man killed. No doubt about it. Tim Walz got this man killed. He did. He sure enough did. Let's get into this video right here, man. Thanks for rocking with me. I got a new microphone. I am very intrigued by it. It changes colors as the time goes by. I hope the sound quality is up to par. And we gonna get into this real quick, right? Hey, shout out to Ryan Grimm, right? He's the one that posted this image, this video, nearly 10 hours ago. And we just have to understand that content creating is the greatest thing that you can ever do because you are in the motion of creation. There is nothing more stimulating to the mind than creation. When you speak, when you draw, when you cook, everything, all of it, right? Let's get into this video. Forgive me, folks. I gotta get my stuff together. I'm a one man crew doing this podcast, doing whatever this is, right? This YouTube, and I just want to get interesting content to my subscribers and those who happen to stumble across my channel while they're thumbing through their phone on a train, on a plane, or in their plain old underwear sitting on the porch at their crib on a Saturday night. It's about to snow in Central Virginia. I hope you guys got all the water and the bathroom tissue and the food that you're not going to be able to cook when you lose power. I mean, how funny is that? You run out there and you get all the food, you get all the water and stuff like that. Water and bathroom tissue may be fine, but you grabbing up chicken thighs and things that you think you're going to cook during a power outage. I think that's hilarious. Hey, before I go any further, viewer discretion is advised. I know I'm gonna get a strike from YouTube for showing this, but hey, this is what being a YouTuber is about. It's about taking chances, and I don't have to be a YouTuber. I could just be a broadcaster. And if YouTube don't want to no longer support me, then I have to go elsewhere. But hey, viewer discretion is advised. So if you got kids around you, I advise you not to play this around them, starting from the top.
What the fuck is wrong with you? The fuck, people? The fuck is wrong with you? Honestly. What the fuck did you just do? What the fuck did you just do?
Yo, you can't make this shit up, baby. Yo, I mean, if you listen closely, I'll rewind it again. If you listen closely, you're gonna hear one of the federal agents say that he's got a gun, he's got a gun, he's got a gun.
The fuck did you just do?
It's around right here when they say he got a gun. That's the reason why this dude right here took unholster his pistol and he's pointing it at the suspect, right? I don't know if the suspect was really a threat at that point. You can look at the video yourself and discern your own conclusion, right? But yeah, I just wanted to point out that they did see a gun on the suspect, and they reacted the way they reacted. I don't want to say that they reacted accordingly. That's up to the investigation to find out. But just purely looking at it as a civilian sitting on the sidelines on a Saturday night, I would say that I don't think that the suspect really posed that much of a threat around like 7 federal agents. This is not a good look for Christy Nome and the Department of Homeland Defense. Is not a good look for her. Now, I will say that, like Tom Homan said, hey, if city and local authorities work with ICE and Department of Homeland Security apparatus, personnel operating the apparatus to do a handoff in the prison and in the jails prior to being released out on the streets among innocent civilians, citizens in any state, any city across the country. Instead, governors and mayors from sanctuary states and sanctuary cities, respectively, they refuse to work with President Trump and his DHS secretary to do a peaceful handoff in the prison and the jails. So the governors and mayors of the sanctuary states and cities, respectively, release criminals back into the streets. And so, what DHS has to do is that they have to accurately pinpoint the illegal alien criminals that are living among hardworking, tax-paying Americans who are here legally. And so this is the mess that sanctuary state governors and city mayors have created for our population across the United States.
The fuck did you just do? What the fuck did you just do? What the fuck? What the fuck? Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god!
I got the wrong screen up,
What did you
guys.
just do?
Jesus
What the fuck
Christ.
did you just do?
I got the wrong screen up, guys.
Yes, Liz, somebody call
Hey,
ambulance.
we gonna do this again. We're gonna do this again. I just need to
Somebody call 911.
I just need to get my
Who did that? Holy shit! Holy shit! Just, hey,
I just need to get my bearings with me.
come on. Oh my god, you fucking people, man! You're fucking killing us! Why would you do that?
Yeah. Kind of hard to watch, right?
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Streamlabs, settings for window capture.
Come on, come on, come here, come on.
All right, let me pause this. I'm gonna pause this, and then I am going to. That's not what I want. Why are you doing this to me? All right, well, Ryan Grimm on X. Let's see. Yeah, I apologize, guys, man. I thought you guys were watching this the entire time. Let's see. Brian Grimm. I am so embarrassed, guys. I don't know what to do, but we're gonna work through it. What was it? Ryan Grimm. We'll do that. All right. So we're gonna show that video again. Well, I didn't show it in the first place, so there's no again. Uh, Gee whiz, I am, I am so sorry about this. Let me see. That's not what I wanted. Ryan Graham search for Brock. Maybe that's it. Um, hey, sorry guys. We'll get to it. We'll definitely get to it. Right here we go. Right here. That must be during the time that they noticed that he had a gun.
The fuck did you just do? What the fuck did you just do? What the fuck? What the fuck?
I just wanted to get this video out there to you guys.
God! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! The fuck did you just do? The fuck did you just do? Ah! Yes! Liz, somebody call the ambulance!
She should have been the one to call the ambulance.
Somebody needs to call the ambulance! Somebody call 911! I can't believe they just did that! Holy shit! Holy shit! Just get come on! Come on! Oh my god, you fucking people, man! You're fucking killing us! Why would you do that? Oh my god! Oh my god! I can't believe I'm seeing this! I can't believe...
Tim Walz killed this man. That man had no business out there impeding operations. Now, I'll say that, but then I'll also say that this is not a good look for DHS right now. This is not a good look for Donald Trump. For some reason, President Trump and his cabinet members always falls for the okey doke. They always fall for things that are gonna risk the midterm elections for the Republican Party. And I gotta tell you, despite the Republican Party's policies on economics and world trade and tariffs and homeland security, securing our future interests, those are good policies that I will always support. But I won't support reckless talk from any side of the aisle. We need to tone down the temperature. The Democrats need to tell their billionaire donors to stop funding these protests so that regular civilians can remain to be safe. The melees that's taking place in America right now is happening because of one reason and one reason only, and it's that the Democratic Party, their only option is chaos because they don't have anything else going for them. They don't have any policy to run on. What are you going to run on? Abortion? Going against procreation? Going against breaking up the family by same-sex marriage and relationships? Castrating boys and girls and confusing them about their gender? It's not productive. Fomenting a society of lazy people that don't want to go out and work but want all the luxuries of life. Cheering on equity while the average high schooler could barely read on grade level on a comprehension scale. Can't do simple math in their head without writing things down. I mean, totally dependent on their parents, living in their basements and mooching off of other people. You know, this is a generation of entitled young brats. And, you know, I don't know. Sometimes you just need to get punched in the mouth to understand reality. And the reality is that a guy like Tim Walz got this young man killed in Minneapolis today. Because this is what he said. This is what Tim Walz said.
In your neighborhood, ICE agents tonight they conduct these activities. So carry your phone with you at all times.
All right, let me clean this up. This production is not going well at all, right? Because I'm hitting play. But I'm hitting play on one video, and then another video is playing simultaneously. So I don't really understand what's going on here. Maybe I can do this. Tim Walz got that man killed because Tim Walz said this.
Tonight I want to share another way you can help. Witness. Help us establish a record of exactly what's happening in our communities. You have an absolute right to peacefully film ICE agents as they conduct these activities. So carry your phone with you at all times. And if you see these ICE agents in your neighborhood, take out that phone and hit record. Help us create a database of the atrocities against Minnesotans, not just to establish a record for posterity, but to bank evidence for future prosecution.
Right. So he's totally overlooking the $9 billion plus fraud found in his state of Minnesota. He's the dumbest person that I don't know personally, but he's got to be the most idiotic governor that I've ever seen. And when when you're looking at what Governor Walz said about he's encouraging his citizens to whip out a camera and get into ICE face, that was the direction that he chose to go into because Tim Walz got this man killed. You don't have to agree with me. If you disagree, put your comments in the comments section below. Like, share, and subscribe. That's what you can do. And then I will get back to you. I promise. We can have a debate. I can have you a guest on my show. It doesn't matter to me. But I would like you to get your voice out there. I would love for you to reach out to me and hold a 30, 45-minute or hour debate on any topics you wish to talk on. I'll just make sure that I get prepared and ready to engage in conversation. But you heard Tim Walz himself. Grab your camera, which he has right here. Get into ICE face, which you see right here. If he valued his life, he would not have been out there in the first place.